And this video is about quite an adventure we had, beginning with a huge prep day the day before, making empanadas, a delicious meal. I just cannot. We've made empanadas twice now this year. It seems to be a big hit just because I guess I invite people and I make them. So, of course, we crumple up the parchment paper and continue on with our dedication day. We're giving it another day closer to my birthday and dedicating it to my daughter, whom gives me the biggest purpose in my life. It's called being a mother. The Lord for sure makes it our purpose to serve Him and to give others, information on Him and let them know who He is and who He should be in our lives and could be in our lives if we accept Him. My daughter is a beautiful little lady who was born a little while ago. I won't give too much information, but my first daughter, obviously more than a couple years ago, she really helps. And just knowing that she is serving the Lord and loving the Lord is my biggest blessing. It's important to say that, as parents, we learn so much of how to be a parent, kind of on the job training, as it were, and to use God's word to show us and guide us. It makes this so much easier. His love is shown through His giving, and that shows us that we can show our love by giving. So I set up my little situation here. We're going to run through one empanada and not bore you with the details of the other 19 empanadas. We made 20 empanadas. This was an event we had where my cousins came into town and wanted to visit the museum. They were visiting for my Aunt Mary's funeral, and we decided it would be super fun if we could all go to the Strong National Museum of Play here in my area. I really love the museum. The kids really love the museum. Even my oldest really loves it. So here's another time where I'm serving my children by making something for them and giving them something kind of fun to eat. And also they do help me quite a bit with this meal. I have little hands always helping. As you could see, one of my little hands was helping sweep, and then she did eventually help with this meal, a smoothie, and you got to see at the end of this video, I show you guys the completion of our homemade bread sandwich. What a treat. Homemade bread. So, you add the meat, you add the cheese, and these empanadas, we just did beef and cheese, and I often use American. It's what we have on hand, and that's fine. So you do want to usually put some water to kind of glue the pastry together, and then fork, crimp it, and that's the end. So we also decided here that I have to show you that we made our smoothie. The smoothie, actually, I think we're doing it with strange progression because, of course, the bread sandwich is going to show up at the end, and the smoothie is before we made the empanadas. But here is my daughter making the smoothie, my youngest daughter. And just wow. I just love watching her do anything. It's so fun. She really enjoys helping, and she learns so much at this age. And, there's so much that they can do. So, when they can do something, try to let them. That's going to help you in the end and them. So I was really excited. I fit my purse strap all the way through these lunch bags. So we were all hands free at the museum. And here's just a couple clips of all the things we did there. My daughter's puppet play, hilarious. And just a shot of how I was looking through the day. It was great. Here's a really great video game we love playing when we go there because it's so silly. Adulting, making adulting seem difficult and hilarious, which, you know, there are challenges to every time in life, but this is just so cute. File tax returns, come on. You get to do all the things. Your roommate's pretty annoyed at you. Your roommate gets mad every time you do something. And then, of course, all the challenges of calling people. Like, that's difficult. I don't know. Some people have trouble with it. I understand. Pick up the phone and call someone, okay? Have a chat. So then we've got a cool little light board my son was playing with. And this is the Museum of Play on the outside. My daughter recorded while I drove. And then the parking garage even. Look at this thing. So fancy. I'm sure a ton of cities I know have something like this, but, you know, I'm very biased. This one's my favorite. So there's the sandwich. Here's the actual meal being put out. We had spinach rice and empanadas cooked up with some beans. Really yummy beans. The kids gave their thumbs up, thumbs down. And that's it for today. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow.